Oh, okay, anointing is preserved in vessels. In 7:1 of Exodus. Somebody is flabbergasted. You see how far I have gone in a short while. Have you seen how many I have shared already? Huh? Now what I'm doing is I'm mastering it. And then it's done. It's not that I'm teaching it. I'm already putting it in you. I want to show you something. God, you know, that day I shared, the night vigil I shared on anointing, character, and the evil of the fallen earth. My life was altered that day. It was just an awesome night. I think Thursday morning or something. Yesterday morning. It was quite beautiful. Very beautiful. Now, I'm not going to tell you everything I said that day, but I want you to know that vessel is more important than oil. When God wanted to anoint Moses, he spent time to provide suitable vessel. I said he spent time to provide. Can you look at? It wasn't Moses that God anointed. It was what Moses became. The oil of God was not poured upon Moses. It wasn't. The oil of God was poured upon a God, not on a man. If you pour oil of God upon a man, oil will wound a vessel, will wound human beings. That is why pastors misbehave when oil is poured on their humanity. There is no man of God that oil landed on his humanity, that strong oil landed on his humanity that didn't die. There is no man of God that oil poured on his humanity that didn't die young. God doesn't pour oil on men. He pours oil on gods. When men seek oil and the hot oil come on them, it reveals their humanity. I say it reveals their humanity. Instead of the oil to be preserved in that vessel, the oil will destroy the vessel. Now what anointing do? When anointing comes upon a man, the anointing reveals everything inside a man, negative and positive. Now when he reveals the positive, he connects the positive to God. When he reveals the negative, he connects the negative to Satan. Now if the negative is too much, that negative will destroy that man. That gossip in 12 of the book of Numbers against Moses was brought by oil. The oil upon Aaron and Miriam led them into gossip, because they didn't conquer gossip before it came on them. If you look at chapter 7:1, go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses,
and the Lord said unto Moses, yes,
I have made thee a God to Pharaoh.
I have made thee a God to Pharaoh.
Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
Aaron thy brother shall be. He said, I have made thee a God. That is it. So the person, the vessel that God poured oil on is the vessel of a God, not Moses. God knows that if oil is poured upon Moses, something will go wrong. He allowed Moses to stay until he became a God, so that the container of a God can sustain anointing. The container of a God, not the container of Moses. Elijah stayed until he was old, looking for container, that can preserve quantity of oil. Jesus stayed 30 years looking for container. Me, what I'm still looking for is container yet. lot of pastors like talking about oil. They don't talk about container. I mean vessel. I'm making a book on it. Now this vessel I'm talking about is a character that can keep the oil. What do I call it? The character that can keep the oil. Now that character that can keep the oil will manifest when divinity clothes humanity and then make the best from humanity. So that when oil is poured on that divinity, it can stay. Exactly. I'm going to go away from it now when I say this. Please. Getting a vessel for oil is far more important to God than looking for oil. And getting a vessel take longer time. Hear me. It is in vessel that the nature, that is the quality and quantity of oil is defined. Don't forget, if the container is made in a way that it can take 20 jerrycans, it can only take 20 jerrycans. If it can take only 2, it is how it is fashioned. You cannot provide a vessel that can take only 3 jerrycans and take God to give you 20. So it is in the making of vessel that the quality and the quantity of oil is defined. And it's bringing me to something I call positioning for revelation. A lot of people can't see revelation for a long time because of the way they lie down on their bed. There is a way you will lie. You will not see revelation. That is why the men of the old, like when Moses went to the mountain, when he got to the mountain, he fell on his face. That is a position for revelation. I thought you should clap hand for what I just said. There are people that when they lie down, they fold their legs, sleeping. You cannot see tangible revelation when you twist your leg that way. And that way you twisted your leg can still lead you to attack. When you take a snake posture in sleeping, you will take the nature of a snake. You will attract a snake destiny. You can unknowingly twist your body like a snake. That time you twisted your body like a snake and you were not conscious of yourself. That particular period you were a snake that time. And that time you twisted like a snake, you will start dreaming you will start dreaming snake dream because you have already made your body like a snake. There are some people that when they are sleeping, they make their body like a dog. They will bring 2 of your 2 legs up, cross it, and use your right hand and take in between their laps. Now those things are unconscious position in sleeping. But that is why you are attacked. I said you folded your 2 of your legs, and then bend your leg, and then take your hand in between those 2 laps. You're not a human being that time. You have already positioned as an animal. So I want 3 people to give me a seed for it. I just changed your life now. I just changed your life. Do you know how long it has stayed with me? This mystery. Do you know how long it has stayed with me? I was saying one day I will tell you now. I told you that today. I've been keeping it. You will practice it this night. You will never fold your legs when you're sleeping. You will never sleep by the corner. Just using one side to lie like this and put your two legs at the back. And then twist your hand and put in your laps. You've already denied your humanity. And then start doing your hand, your mouth as if though you're eating. Now all those things people science they are making. Now those things are animal science. The animal science people make after they have disfigured their body. First of all, just know that you cannot sleep by your side, because there is a position when you lie by the side, you twist your leg. You have tendency to twist your leg. But if you lie headlong, if you lie, you spread your body. Now, if your spirit want to let out, you go out quickly to meet God. Or you can lie up. But make sure that not any of your hand meet. Your hand is not joining to your leg. Why are you clapping? Is it the best today? You see what will happen now? Some of those attacks you're having, you will not have them anymore. You do clap. Don't forget, when you are not conscious of where you are, the guardian spirit of the snake in the family will come to your bed and try to reposition you in the way to be comfortable for them to attack you. Because that time you're no longer in charge. And then if you are not in charge, you try to see, you want to start going back to folding your body to where it to be, the way it will represent a family animal. A particular family animal, like a hippopotamus. And have you not seen people that after they have folded like that and put their leg like that and fold their body like that, after that they try to use their mouth to make sound? Now it's still animal. Those are behaviors of that folding. It's an animal behavior that they are on attach something. Dig on a journey and make noise. He's like a hippopotamus. Now he's because he has already conformed his body into that animal, and so the mouth responded. Now, even this I'm talking about can destroy the importance of fasting. Yes, it can destroy the importance of fasting now. If they fold your leg that way during fasting, that fasting you're doing is destroyed already. You see, because they wanted to mock that fast, so they fold your body that way, so that they will. Because when you fold your body that way, you will not appear. You are not conscious. As a matter of fact, so you appear before God like an animal, but you're a human being. So when you come like that, you can't relate with God because you have taken an animal position. And then they will mock that fast because they will no longer call you human being at that time. Now there are some people when they twist like that, they accuse them and bundle them into hell. If you keep this I'm telling you about for 3 months, you will see the change. You see, because what happened at that time is more important than what happened when your eyes is open. in the afternoon. That time you're no longer conscious and the hour is long. Now, number two, if you are, some of us are used to kneeling. Now, if you are kneeling in prayer and you discover that you are tired of kneeling, don't sleep on your knee. It will not allow you to cross realms. Because your leg is folded. You cannot cross certain gates when your knee is folded. You cannot sleep on your knee. If you're praying prayer and you discover that you're getting tired on your knee, change position. But make sure you didn't sleep on your knee. When you're on your knee and you're traveling and you're trying to feel asleep, change position. Lie on your stomach and then pray. But while lying on your stomach, make sure that your bodies are free. There are other deeper things about, like crossing legs. I won't teach you when you want to go out of body experience, but it's not necessary. Or about color of rooms. You know, there are 7 colors that make light. 7 colors that any of those colors reduces white. Yes. When any of the color is independent. That is why in occultism, they either paint it white or they use red. But I don't want to tell you, I don't want you to practice nonsense, to practice something. So I have stopped. So something like prayer, something like fasting, something like holding hand in agreement can bring revelation. Put your hand together, churches. I have left it. Prayers that bring quick result is awesome. I'm about to say it in 5 minutes. Prayers that bring quick result. Quick results. I will like S in results. Now, praying with understanding. Praying. Now, I have never told you that prayer should be learned. Prayer should be learned. Now, some people don't learn prayer, but they are praying. If you are praying prayer, learn prayer. Now, when you learn prayer, you pray with understanding. Understanding will teach you what else you will do to make a particular prayer more efficacious and powerful. Let me say again. I said learning prayer will help you to know a prayer you will pray, what you should add to a prayer to make it quick, more efficacious and powerful. When you are learning prayer, for instance, there are prayer you pray with 40 hours of fast, no water, no food, and you don't want to talk to anybody. Now, there are prayer you pray, fasting, no water, and you don't want to open your eyes. That's another one. You have understanding. Now, there are some you pray long, not with dry fast, but eating once. Now, there are some you groan, you do deep praying. Not all. Don't forget, when you are into long fast like dry, you might not really groan because you don't have energy. That is different from when you are breaking once and you are into deep fast, into deep groaning, because you have little energy to groan.